All right, good morning, everybody. It's been a couple days here in Lemoore, and I'm just about to go back down to San Diego. I just want to show you the progress I've made over the last few nights, working tirelessly to get this thing up and running. As you can see, the bed is mounted now. I'm going to flip those clamps around so that I actually do have a little bit more print space. We'll flip those around. And the problems I had with those brackets, because the plastics were not cut right or not printed correctly, I used my Dremel and I tried to get them cut up as much as I could. As you can see, that is not how it's supposed to look. You can see the bearing, and there was no side printed originally with it, or it looked like it was ripped off in some process. That is what the bearing is supposed to look like, the carriage. Also, you can see that I use metal springs. I had to go to Home Depot and purchase some metal springs because I had 3 springs that were supposed to be included. One of them had a broken clip and the 4th one was missing, so I had to go ahead and improvise and use my own metal springs, and they work pretty good. So that's how that looks. Let's flip this around. That's what the plastic springs are supposed to look like. That one is specifically for that spot though. This side doesn't look too bad. Same metal springs. I leveled it out, got it all zeroed. I found some shims they use for furniture to shim it out, and then I'll just do that every time I have to print. I'll shim it out. I got the Z-axis mounted. See the bolts down there. I had the belt on earlier. It was missing a gear. Somehow it was missing, so I went ahead and took it off. I've got the motors mounted, some of them. Got the X, the Z motor mounted. The Y motor still hasn't been mounted because the bolts I need to go in there are the same ones that I use for this one. Little thin ones. But my kit ran out and I'm all out of them, so I have to go purchase more or figure out a different way to do it. Some of you more experienced guys will notice that I do have the X-axis a little bit backwards. This side, this piece is supposed to be on that end and vice versa, so that all the motors end up on one side, I believe. So not a big deal. I still have to take it all off so I can make sure everything's finalized and tight. I'm still working my extruder, trying to find the right hardware I need. I need more instructions, more help on how to build that extruder head and nozzle. So if anybody out there can help me out with that, that'd be great. I haven't mounted any electronics, no optos yet. I just wanted to make sure I got my frame all set up and secured before I started. My bed does slide. There is a little friction right out there, a little friction, but I'm hoping that the motors will overcome that friction just enough so that it will keep working. This one slides pretty good. I'm surprised how well it slides considering the variance I know that's in here. You can see the bearings wiggle, not that one, but you know, show you. That's not even touching. It's all up on these. That one's barely touching. That's how it's supposed to be, but on the back side I can feel it. It's like it's almost on the nuts. So yeah. Overall, it's coming together. I think I'm gonna order a whole new set of parts from the actual Reprap.org website where they produce them straight off their original Mindles, but they're like $175, and all that really gets you is a certificate of lineage. So I don't know what I might do. I've contacted the seller of the kit, and hopefully they'll make things right and send me a new set of parts. Yeah, that's another thing I need to fix right there. Get that thing off the ground so it doesn't do that. I'm also considering putting some blocks underneath it. If you look at the Prusa Mindel kit, they have little feet, and they do that so that it stays off the ground, and I see why now. I was also considering maybe putting some type of adjustable screw on the bottom so that it makes leveling much easier. You don't have to go out and get extra pads. Just like on the bottom of a refrigerator or washing machine, they have those screws that you can use to level out the machine. Those would be really handy on this. So that's my set right now. Next time I record anything, it'll be in San Diego, and I should hear back from my supplier on parts. Thanks. See you later.